Good morning. Good morning, Barry Frost. Good morning, Mewtwo. Good morning, Long Way Lost. Good morning, Amy Elizabeth. Good morning, Kara. How is everyone doing this fine morning? Hello to you in Australia. Long way lost. Great to see you. 12:25 a.m. Boy, that wind is really kicking up. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning. Hey, how are you doing? Good morning, Barbara R. Good morning, Danny Butler. How you doing, Danny? Yep, it is a lake. We're at Lake Shore Park. Hey, I slept like a rock. Good morning, Mr. Carter. Good morning, Alice. Boy, I tell you, that wind is really starting to pick up out here. Hey, I know what you mean, Bern. I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, EagleNick ain't all that skinny anyway. The only skinny dipping I do is in the shower. Hey, I think it got down to 49 degrees here this morning. That looks like a piece of weed laying there. Good morning, Fred Hinkle from them there cornfields of southern Indiana. Good morning, John Blanchard. Hey, everybody, double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. We're showing 21 people on the live stream with only 9 likes. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Good morning, but why? How are you doing? Now, I pinned my Cash App to the bottom of the chat. Got somebody turning their music up real loud over here. Hope we don't pick it up. If I do, I'll have to cut it out of the live stream. They're playing that Ronnie Millsap. Son of a bitch. Good morning, Ace Reboast. He's gonna make sure you hear. Hey everybody, I'm gonna have to keep the sound muted. That dude got out of his truck, he rolled down his window, got the radio blaring, and it's gonna pick it up. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Hey, the Dalton Police Department needs to do something about this old guy right here. Over here high on dope out here running that mouth. I went up there and asked him to turn down his music, and he started hollering like a psychopath. You can tell he's high as a kite. I mean, you could tell that guy was high on meth. No, protect and serve. You know what I mean, Vern. You know, I walked up there and I asked him politely if he would turn down his music. And he started threatening me, making damn threats against me. You could tell he was high as a kite. He had his music turned up about as loud as it would go, and then he was telling me I was screaming at him when I was just trying to ask him to turn his music down. Hey, I was having to talk louder than I normally talk because the idiot had his radio turned up full blast. Hello, Brady Holland. Good morning, Stargazer. Hey, if he comes back over here, he's going to be on the damn live stream. You know what I mean, Vern? I should have carried the phone up there with me. Hey, it's a damn shame how they can hang out the way they do, high as a kite, and they ain't got to worry about the Dalton Police Department come by saying anything to them. You know what I mean, Vern? It's like they are immune to it. They protect them. Good morning, Milford D. Yes, sir, Stargazer. Everybody say some prayers for those people up there in Tennessee where they had that big explosion. I mean, it's a damn shame, though, when you can't come sit in the park and do a live stream without somebody high on drugs turning their music up, blasting, and then when you ask them to turn it down, they cop an attitude. I should have turned the phone around that way. It's what I should have done, because I thought he was going to assault me. He acted like he was going to hit me with one of them weights he was lifting. I wish I had had my sound up where everybody could have seen exactly how he was acting. Hell, I don't know what his problem was, other than being too high. Boy, that damn wind is blowing hard. Good morning, Tiger Stripe. Brother, we're not in the Civil War anymore. Why you keep bringing that shit up? Well, brother, we're not in a civil war. The Civil War is dead and gone. You know what I mean, Vern? We are called the United States of America. Quit letting people divide us. United we stand, but divided we fall. Divide and conquer. Have you ever heard that old saying? Divide and conquer. If they can keep us divided, we are more easy to be conquered, to be controlled, to be used. Good morning, Alex. Hey, Trump wouldn't be sending the military to the places he is sending them in the United States of America if they were not needed. There is too much lawlessness. Good morning, John Picard. Yeah, it's showing Tiger Stripe joined 1 day ago. Good morning, Joshua. Hey, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. People asked EagleNick, said, have you asked the Dalton Police Department for any help? No, I have not. But when you need them to be around, they're nowhere to be found. They're too busy out there harassing the homeless, harassing the poor. Hey, we're looking for the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot. All them new accounts coming onto the chat is people who is trying to hide who they really are. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, First Cab 6869. I'm a problem child. I'm wild. Sounds like I hear that old loud truck coming back. If he comes back, I might turn the live stream around that way. Good morning, John Picard from Baltimore, Maryland. Good morning, the Truth Spitter. Hey, I may have to use that soup can as a weapon. Only for self-defense, though. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello to you, Tiger Stripe in Ventura, California. Boy, that wind is just going crazy out here this morning. Blanchard, John Blanchard. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning. Good morning, John C. How you doing, John? I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. Hey, I'll tell you, it's a little bit chilly out here the way that wind is a-blowing. Yeah, I believe I've heard of AFA. Accountability for all. Hey, Miss Amy Elizabeth, I do not consider you to be mean, darling. Now, I guess we're going to end this right before the 1 hour mark. So we got about 18 and a half minutes, and EagleNick will be ending the live stream. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Rodney Pickering. Good morning. I see one of my crow buddies flying across the lake. Hey, you have a blessed day, Barbara R. Heck, it started out nice and peaceful this morning, then it just went to hell. Good morning, Georgia regulator. Boy, that wind is really starting to kick up. Well, there's two of them ducks. The other ones are over yonder swimming around the lake. Good morning, Duke Norris. We got a little bit under 14 minutes, about 13 and a half minutes, and old EagleNick will be ending the live stream. Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. They are greatly appreciated and much needed to get our YouTube channel into more algorithms. That wind is really starting to kick up. Well, that damn wind's really picking up out here, I tell you. Hey, you have a blessed day, Kara. That is what I watch, is Hogan's Heroes. Miss Amy, that tiger stripe is a new account just created 1 day ago. Now, when they have a brand new account like that, they're trying to hide something. You know what I mean, Vern? But we got a little over 10 and a half minutes, and old EagleNick will be ending the live stream. Yep, them new accounts are trolls. That is the whole reason they come on here. Boy, that wind is getting wild. Good morning, John McShane. How you doing, John? Good morning, Big John Nugget. Good morning, Andy W. Hello, little duckies. Hey, babies. Y'all sure are pretty little ducks. Well, we started out over here with peace and quiet, but it all went to hell. The water was calm. There wasn't no wind blowing. There wasn't no loud music. There wasn't no drug addicts over here threatening me. But it all changed. Hey, you got that right, Miss Amy Elizabeth. It'll be the sane versus the insane. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, it's the feds. Hey, that is what old Pooh Noah always said. Everybody was the feds. And the ducks flew out the door. Good morning, YM. We got around 5 minutes left, and old EagleNick will be ending the live stream. Boy, that damn wind is just getting rough out here. Good morning, Richard Hayes. Quack, quack. Yakety yak, don't smoke crack. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, that wind is really gusting right now. I'd say it's at least that here. But we got a little bit over 3 minutes, and old EagleNick will be ending the live stream. I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream this morning. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Me too. I had gravy and biscuits and bacon and scrambled eggs up there at Greater Works of Dalton. Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers available if anybody wants to use them before we end the live stream. They are greatly appreciated and much needed. Well, that wind is just getting horrible. Thank you, Tika Sammy, for that A20 super chat, which is $12.95 in U.S. currency. Hey, we missed you there, Sammy. Hope you're having a blessed evening over in Australia. You know what I mean, Burn? Hey, if y'all don't mind, I think we'll hang out a little bit longer so we can see how Sammy's doing. I don't want to just leave. Good morning, Eagle, Nick, Otis. You know what I mean, Burn? Hey, great to see you, brother. Kick us, Sammy. Thank you so much, Sammy, for that super chat. Hey, it looks like that wind may be gonna die down some. Hey, no, you ain't too late, brother. You're right on time. You know what I mean, Burn? I don't gotta upload this to TikTok anyway. I've not really been uploading much content to TikTok here lately. Hey, it is always awesome to see you. We've been wondering where you was. Make sure to tell your mother and your brother EagleNick says hello. Yeah, we had some psycho over here. That wind is just going crazy this morning. Hey, that guy was about 7 foot tall. And you could tell he was high as a kite. I wish I had to turn the phone around to where everybody could have seen how he was acting. Now, I had to mute the sound because he had his radio up real loud. That is why I walked up there. I politely asked him if he would turn it down, and he just went off. He was cussing at me when he drove off. But I didn't get rude with him and I didn't get loud. He said I was hollering at him. But I wasn't hollering. He just had his music turned up real loud. Good morning, Beanie. Good morning, Danny Butler. I don't really understand why he got so mad. You know, he really didn't have any reason to get so mad. I didn't tell him to turn it off. I just asked him if he could turn it down. You know, I was trying to explain it to him that I was live streaming and that if YouTube picked up the music, I would get a copyright strike. Good morning, EagleNick Audis. You know what I mean, Vern? But he really got irate, and he got irate quick. He throwed them weights down on the ground. I thought he was going to swing on me. Hey, he was cussing at me as he was driving off. He was saying all kind of crazy shit. He was saying some crazy shit about I was recording kids. Do y'all see any kids out there on the lake? Do y'all see any kids in that tree? Now, if that man was seeing kids out there in the water, he's got something bad wrong with him. Hello, Mark Locklear. Hey, I just call them bootlickers. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, there comes them other ducks, Miss Amy Elizabeth. You asked where they are. Here they at. Here they are. They come up. Now, them other two ducks flew off over to the other side of the lake, and then these three here come over to this side. Good morning, Wentworth Pond. Yeah, I've been trying to keep an eye out for him if he's going to come back over here. Now, I believe the guy's homeless. He lives out of his truck. He's parked over here about every single day. You know, I ain't never had no run-ins with him. I've never said anything to him. He just got real mad because I asked him to turn his music down. I didn't tell him he had to turn it off. You know, I was trying to explain to him that YouTube would issue a copyright strike if they pick up that music, and he just went off the handle. Good morning, Alfonso Vargas. No, I didn't get his plates. But I'm sure they know who he is, because like I said, he's over here about every single day. Good morning, GG the Fraud Hunter. If it ain't my favorite bootlicking troll, oh, GG. Hello, Palisa from Italy. Good morning, Hank Henson. How you doing, Hank? Hey, that is how it has always been, Danny Butler. Where they are really needed, you will not find them. Where they are not needed, they're always around. Hello, Jeff Miner. Hey, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Oh, EagleNick would like to thank Tika Sammy for that A20 super chat, which is $12.95 in U.S. currency. That really helps us get out into more of those algorithms. It helps the channel to continue to grow. Good morning, Cajun Rat. Well, I was mainly hanging out in downtown Dalton when I was having to go through that court trial. Boy, that wind is really picking up again. It is starting to blow super hard. That wind blows harder than GG the Fraud Hunter. No, I did not win. I was convicted and sentenced to 5 months in jail. I went to jail on October the 2nd of 2024, and I got out on December the 13th of 2024. Now I was arrested again on September the 10th, the same day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I was arrested by the Dalton Police Department on top of the Walnut Avenue Bridge and charged with disorderly conduct. Well, I'll tell you, that wind's getting a little bit too rough. I guess we're going to get ready to go ahead and end the live stream. And old EagleNick is going to head on back toward the Eagle's Nest. Good morning, Russell Lemaster. It used to be called Denard Lake. Denard or Denard Lake, but now it's called Lake Shore Park. I call it Dalton, Georgia's biggest mud hole. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I would let you arrest me, Danny Butler. Hey, you have a blessed day, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. Good morning, Eric Griffin. Hey, thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream this morning. There he goes. There goes that dude in that white truck just come back by. Hello, Jennifer Scott. Hey, we're going to hang out a little bit longer now just to see if he comes back over here. I don't want to be going up to her and not have my phone on and him try to run me over. Hello, Jennifer. Yes, Georgia is a constitutional carry state. Georgia is also a stand your ground state. Like I said, I don't understand why he got so mad in to start with. I was not hollering at him. It's not my damn fault he had his music up so loud. Good morning, Rain D. How are you doing? Great to see you again. We're going to move over here on the other side of the table, and I'm going to watch the road out there to see if he comes back around. Now, he may have rode around the block and come back and pull back in up here. Now, this is all in the city over here. Now, we've been on the live stream for coming up on 1 hour and 25 minutes. And there has not been the first Dalton police officer patrol the area. It's like I was saying, they're never around when they are actually needed. We got an old crazy guy in a big old white pickup truck. But we're going to wait a minute to see if he comes back by. I think I'm going to put that can of chicken noodle soup in my pocket. And if he comes back by and he gets too close to me, I might let him have some of that chicken noodle soup. Thank you, Rain D, for that $2 super chat. Hey, I don't think I could depend on them even if I did need them. Hey, he might have been higher than a kite, but I know how to bring down a kite. You know what I mean, Vern? That chicken noodle soup can already has a couple of big old dents in it, so I wouldn't mind putting a couple of more if I have to. I mean, he went off and got crazy just because I asked him if he would turn his music down a little bit. Hey, y'all, I'm going to go throw this trash away I picked up. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm telling you, that wind is blowing fierce here. The sun is shining, but it's doggone pretty cool, especially with all that wind blowing. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. I guess old EagleNick is gonna head on back toward the eagle's nest and keep that can of chicken noodle soup handy. And if I have to defend myself, I'll let it do the rest. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick Audits. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick, and I'm out. Hey, huge hug back to you, Rain D. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.